coming in between Christmas and New Year. And also first year.
Yeah, 1 year podcast anniversary.
Amazing.
Madness.
So I'm John, otherwise known as Mr. Bijan on Instagram.
I'm Clare, I'm Clare and Beki on Ravelry, BirdstreetUK on Instagram.
And I'm Bex, and I'm Bexy Norms on Instagram and Ravelry.
And what a year it's been as well.
Yeah, it's been a busy old year.
Crazy.
Some people sat around over the Christmas dinner table kind of thinking back about everything that's gone on as a family.
Yeah, it was sad.
2018.
18th, 21st, 30th,
A wedding,
30th,
30th, 70th, a wedding,
a birth.
baby,
a couple of operations,
operations.
and end of a
last
job as
year
well.
of your,
Yeah.
Headship.
Last year being a head teacher.
And we've been together for 30 years this year.
Wow,
Nice.
that's scary.
you might get.
I looked at you
Wrong
twice though,
job.
because I'm thinking it wasn't our 30th wedding
No,
anniversary,
not
but
26th.
yeah,
Oh
26th.
crap, did I forget?
Yeah, we met just before my 18th birthday.
We did, yeah.
There we go.
Life
I'm
And
glad
now-
you said that and not me. I'd have been in trouble if I said that.
And now I'm the most senior teacher in the family.
Oh yeah.
You're one of the only ones
You'll be
with
coming
a
to me for a vice job.
I will be, don't worry.
Yeah, he wants to
I
borrow
will.
your planning when he's got year 2 class.
Oh yeah.
So, I tell you what, let me tell you a bit about it then.
Yeah.
Because for those of you who don't know, I've just retired as a head teacher. I know I'm far too young to retire, so it's kind of resigned as a head teacher, ready to do other things instead. And it was just so moving at the end of term. We always say that people don't ever tell you just how they think about you until you're finishing somewhere. And I was just really moved because it was just so kind. So thanks to everybody for making my last few weeks so amazing. And all the parents and the children. Oh, I tell you what, that last day was just unbelievable.
It wasn't for all the hassle with all the water in the school. You might have
Yeah,
stayed.
that's right. Yeah.
Suddenly it shocked him back to reality when
Yeah,
everything
he'd
was
have
going wrong behind
Yeah.
the scenes.
You'd have to give them presents back.
Exactly, he had some lovely
Yeah.
presents.
Oh, show the presents.
Pushing. So this was just the sweetest gift actually. It was made, so all of our reception children had made the birds and then it was sewn
really
together.
good.
They had
They're
sewn,
hand
yeah, look at
sewn.
that.
It's like here.
Yeah, it is.
By Barbara, who's absolutely really talented. She's
She's
also
a knitter, isn't she?
she's a
You're a
knitter,
knitter?
yeah.
She should be at
buys
Block.
yarn from us as well. So that's been really
they're
good.
so cute.
And that's very special. So I'm really delighted with that one.
We had lots of
Amazing.
bird themed things.
Yeah,
Everything was bird
Everything,
themed, yeah.
everything.
If you have a look on my Instagram feed, actually I showed some photos of displays that the kids have put up all the way around the hall, or with the help of the teachers anyway. The teachers
mural
did
outside.
there was an amazing mural that they did on the wall of one of the units in the school grounds, so that was just incredible. And yeah, it was really moving. So it was really felt appreciated.
Really
In
strange. It
fact,
feels strange.
that was incredible as well. So that was
Really
done
see
by,
that.
you can see it very well. There we go. So this was by one of the girls in year 6. And then inside it was just every class has got a page with all the children on it, like that. And then all their different memories about myself and my time at the school. So yeah, really, really sweet.
Some of them are so cute.
There were some very funny ones in there as well though. What was the one that we read about somebody saying, I remember when Mr. Bird came in to teach us how to draw an eye,
Yeah.
and it was
It
rubbish.
was really bad and we laughed.
So we laughed. That's really nice to know after an A-level art student
Yeah.
and degree level as well. So yeah.
I liked the one about when you were giving out plates. 'Cause obviously
that's what head
head
teachers
teachers
do.
spend a lot of time
Just
doing.
spend their time giving out plates. Yeah. But yeah, so that was really nice. And actually, the last thing I really want to show is this, because this just blew me away. This was a gift from one of the children, or in fact 2 of the boys and their family. It's an Illuminated Bible, and it is just absolutely beautiful. The inside, you've got space for journaling, and it's just beautifully made. Just look at that. Isn't that incredible? So really appreciate it, yeah. So that's it, 26 years in teaching, 15 years as a head teacher, and you've had to put up with all of that.
Yeah, but now you get to come back to the classroom.
I do, because from January I'm going and doing some supply teaching in different schools, as well as still working for the local authority for a day a week and spending a lot of time doing yarn dyeing, so we can really give a bit of a push to the business.
That's if you've got time now between
I
the
know.
schools you're going into. 3 different schools.
Yeah. So it's going to be good. So everything changes. So I've had my last day and officially last pay packet. I officially finish on December the 31st when I hand over to somebody else at the school, and then that's it. Off on our new adventure and seeing how things go.
Yeah.
And looking really
Exciting.
smug when I go back to work on the 7th.
Well, I'm hoping to go back to work on the 7th as well if anybody needs supply, so we'll see.
You can come listen to my talk at the conference.
Alright, that sounds good.
You got to talk on your first day back.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a 5-minute workshop.
Oh.
That'll be something to look forward
You're getting good at that
next week.
Well,
You'll be fine.
actually it's about time for us to start building up stock as well. So I
Yeah.
should be hoping to be busy dyeing yarn.
Yeah.
Should be great.
Yeah, and we forgot to say, we went to Socks on the Beach for the Christmas party.
Yeah, stopped on the beach and we saw loads of lovely
You two went to
people.
Socks on the Beach
yeah.
and I stayed home
So,
dyeing yarn.
Me,
Yeah.
Claire and Kate went on a road trip, which
We
was
did.
really fun. We
Epic.
did a lot of singing.
We did
A lot of singing, 3.5 hours each way. Solid singing. Me and Kate found out we could bang out some decent harmony.
Some of those phone calls on your
was-
journey
that was really funny.
absolutely ridiculous.
Like, John's on the phone, sing louder.
Yeah.
Kate
Nice
was
voices.
born to go on the stage.
Yeah.
She should be in some Amdram somewhere.
Or stand-up.
What did she say to you about amateur dramatics? There's nothing amateur about
There's nothing
Kate.
amateur about Kate.
No.
Oh, and happy birthday, Kate.
Happy
We love you.
birthday.
Birthday.
Mwah. We love you a lot.
Yeah, so we got to Eastbourne and the hotel was lovely.
Really lovely.
Yeah, we got our room upgraded thanks to Hannah, and
Yeah, lovely.
we had a fun day knitting, played a few games,
Met some lovely people.
met loads of lovely people.
Nice.
Yeah, got a secret Santa. Santa even came.
Yeah, Santa dressed up.
Yeah, never seen. It was a real one. No, I've never seen him
It's a real one.
sellotaped into
He
his
was
jacket.
sellotaped into his outfit, which was quite hilarious.
Does Santa knit as well?
He had quite
No,
a rack
He
as well.
doesn't.
He did look like he had an impressive breath.
Okay.
Yeah, we had a curry delivered to the hotel, which was amazing.
That was good. Met Gemma.
Met Gemma, from Little Grey Girl, and she had a suite, so we
Wow.
hung out a little after party in her suite. That was quite fun. And then,
Sounds very rock and roll.
yeah, so rock and roll.
After
yeah.
parties.
After party,
After party knitting.
Coke
Cool.
and knitting.
Very good.
Yeah, it was
So
really
funny.
nice. Loads of people there. Probably too many to list.
Yeah,
It was really good.
it was nice.
Well, I tell you what, I might leave you to it.
Okay.
To talk about what you've been up to with your own knitting.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you've probably got more to talk about with Socks on the Beach, but as I wasn't there, I'll leave you to it. for
Are you
that.
bored of us now?
Yeah.
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 Alright.
Pretty much.
Before he nods off.
Okay.
Right, go on, off you go.
So, alright, I'll see you again later.
Hello, we're back.
Right, do excuse all the alcohol.
Yeah,
And
it's
that's
been
it is Christmas.
been a good Christmas.
Well, no, you
That's
haven't actually
what-
touched it. It's all full.
Yeah, but
so-
it
Okay.
won't fit in the cupboard,
Oh.
which is already full.
Oh, dear.
Right
Right
now,
then.
I keep getting gastritis.
Where to start?
Oh, I did. Well, you've got a million
Well.
finished objects. Oh.
I almost forgot to bring this. I've been wearing it so much I forgot I'd finished it since the last podcast.
So nice.
So I finished my second herbarium. I'm going to stand up.
It's absolutely.
This
gorgeous.
is the fit that I was hoping for on the last one. So I wanted it a bit slouchier under here. It possibly could be a little bit more fitted around the bottom.
No, I think
But
it's
it's
really
lush.
nice.
It's comfortable. It's
Yeah.
wearable.
It's a really
I love
good
the
fit.
colour. I love the pattern. It went better than
You've
the
got a
last
little bit of
one.
a pull
I
there.
know. I noticed that this
Right.
morning. Never
Right,
mind.
in a awkward place.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all good. Anyway, so
Oh, it's
yes.
so lovely.
So that is the
Really
herbarium
nice.
sweater by NCL Knits. Really great pattern. It's my second one, and I would knit it again. It's the front is really intricate and detailed, but it's by few repeats.
Yeah.
It's like vanilla knitting. You know exactly what you're
Yeah.
doing because it's the same repeat. It's just
Over and
slightly
over.
offset.
And is it bottom up?
Bottom up?
Yeah.
Bottom up. Split for the sleeves. You do the back. You do the front, and then obviously the sleeves don't start till down there.
Yeah.
So they don't take very long.
Yeah, they don't
The
take long.
pattern calls for 3/4 sleeves, but I did full
Oh,
length
yeah,
sleeves
I'd
with a much
rather
deeper
full length,
cuff,
yeah.
and then
Yeah.
that is just much
I
nicer.
always find myself pulling sleeves.
Yeah.
I never I feel awkward.
I made a couple of alterations on the last one. So the last one I did the smaller size, I think. So I went up a size. I think, did I go up a needle size? Possibly. And the yarn is actually, it's called fingering, but it is more of a sport way.
Right, okay.
So it's Julie Asselin Lizu fingering.
Yeah.
But if you look at the meterage, it is.
Oh, okay.
Because it's something like 360 metres to 115 grams.
I think she's worn it a lot as well, so and it's not sort of pilling.
No, it's not pilling. It's
tiny.
There's
tiny.
10% silk, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, but I love it.
Yeah,
Love
really
it.
nice, and she did it so quickly.
Yeah, 3 weeks start to finish.
Mental. I'm still working.
One week was half term.
I take 3 weeks per sleeve.
Oh, the sleeves were quick on this. quick. Oh, here she comes.
Stella.
Right then, shall I do another one?
Yeah, do it, because I haven't got anything finished that I can show.
Whoa. Right, so next one, some vanilla socks. Oh, I forgot my sock blockers.
Oh,
Bonker.
mine are upstairs. No, lovely.
These have been worn, so they're not like perfectly blocked now. This was just the West Yorkshire Spinners Christmas yarn from this year. It is Fairy Lights, it's called. I bought it from Kim at Alternate Universe. The toes, that's West Yorkshire Spinners as well, and I can't remember the colour name.
Not
is it
cayenne?
Pepper, I think.
Or is it? Yeah, it's not the cranberry one, is it?
No,
like
I think it's
cayenne.
Yeah, so they
Really
were
nice.
actually Afterthought Everything socks.
So what does that mean?
So, knit a massive tube with a cuff on each end, and then pick up stitches in the middle and cut in for the toes, and then, like I would do normally, cut in for Afterthought heels. And they're just nice because then you can just knit and knit and knit. It was like my travel
Switch
knitting,
off.
pick up and just
keep going and
that sort of thing.
Yeah,
so
it's about that long, wasn't it? By the time.
Yeah, this one was. I really went for it on this one because
you want to use a lot.
I wanted to use most of the yarn. So
yeah, it's nice. I do like quite a long leg.
Yeah.
Although I sometimes get really bored and do short
Well,
legs.
see, I think that's why it's good to do it like that because you don't really know where the legs are
well,
going
you
to
just
be.
knit and knit and knit so you go, oh, I'm done now.
Done now.
But yeah.
I mean, I've got to go slightly careful because I have got really small feet, so I could end up with ridiculously.
Yeah.
Like I could end up with knee socks.
Yeah,
if I knit the whole 100 grams.
So I couldn't get away with that. I've got such big calf muscles that I couldn't go too long. I'd have to start increasing.
Yeah.
Don't want to get into that.
So my next ones, I've got a feeling these were very, very nearly finished last time. They were possibly even a half finished object. And again, I have worn them, so apologies.
They're so cute.
They are clean, but these were my Strictly socks. These were my Strictly socks. So the pattern is Coffee Talk by Tracy Miller.
Nice.
And the yarn is Candy Cane and Just Green by Vicky Brown Designs. It's really hard to see the pattern on these when they're not being worn. But it's it's almost like a broken rib type pattern down the front, and then like a pearl border down the sides, and then a really nice sort of faded toe, which is quite cool.
They're cute. They're really cute.
Yeah, love those.
Very nice. Oh, you're getting there.
All for the Christmas box of socks. Now I've made a decision that I do need 25 pairs because I was only going to do 12, and then I've actually found I've got about 8 at the moment, and I was just washing them like constantly through December, so I definitely need more.
You need more.
And as if by magic, here are some more. These ones were really quick. They were so addictive.
Yeah.
This yarn is Elf by London House Yarns.
Oh,
I just had
I
had a 50 gram ball and a 20 gram mini. So I did again Afterthought Everything.
And you literally used all of it.
Yes, I had like maybe 2 stripes left.
Tiny little
so I did on the colour changes. I just did 1x1 rib, just on the colour changes. Nice. I did actually break a few times just to make sure that the colour changes weren't in the middle of the front. But I love them. I've had lots of comments. I wore those on Boxing Day and everyone was really impressed with those. Yeah. Even our cousin Matt, who's really cool, was like, oh, I like them. They're really nice. So, chuffed with those.
Oh, they're really nice.
And then these ones, possibly my favourites, and I haven't worn these yet.
Oh, I love them.
I think these are going to go in the Christmas box of socks.
Yeah.
They're wintry.
Yeah.
These are my Iceberg Socks, my Mr. B's yarn.
I love
this yarn, seriously, I mean, look at those stripes, it's so cool.
Oh, I love it.
And the pattern is Drippity Drop by Kay James.
I love the pops, the colour and
And the pattern works really nicely. I did start actually on a different pattern and it got lost.
Yeah.
This is nice because it's just enough texture.
Yeah.
And it feels really nice on. They like really hug
Yeah.
your feet. But it doesn't detract from the sort
Yeah.
of micro striping,
Yeah,
the sort of
you've
spiraling.
not lost anything.
And how cool do the heels look?
I love the heels.
It's wicked. Yeah, and I've got enough of that I think to make a pair of shorties.
Oh, they're really, really cute. I love to see how
Loving
it
those.
looks up. It's really, really nice.
So I am pulling up the Christmas socks, and I've got some more on the needles. I'll show you in a
I
minute.
did.
And then
I did finish something,
Oh,
but
did you?
I don't have it
Ah.
to show necessarily, but I do. I just have the rest of the yarn to show. So my lovely Kate came round and we did some dyeing, and she dyed up this funky yarn. It's got stellina in it and all the different colours. Some kind of Christmas tree reference. I don't remember what she called it. I did knit a pair of socks, and they were my Strictly socks.
Retro Christmas tree, I can't remember.
It was like 3 sentences long, I think.
Well, knowing Kate.
So
Love you, Kate.
I knit these for Dan's girlfriend, but she's not coming down until January. So, but they are wrapped. So.
And then finally, with my some of the minis from my advent calendar that Claire gave me, I made this little flax light for Freya, which I just absolutely love, and she's gonna love it even
she's
more.
She's gonna go crazy when she sees that.
The yarn is by My Mum and Knit.
She loves her stripy jumpers.
And actually, the pattern says you need 600 metres for an age 2 to 4.
Okay.
And obviously I did do short sleeves.
Yeah.
But I didn't use anywhere near that.
Oh no, they were just little
1, 2,
minis.
3, 4,
What were they, 10
5,
gram minis?
6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 10-gram minis.
Wow.
I had a bit more of that white one, which
Yeah.
obviously you do need going around there.
Yeah.
But that's
so
not even
cute.
100 grams, so ignore what it
So
says on the
cute.
pattern. She's going to love that.
She will.
She did
absolutely
see it
love
when it was in progress and she loved it.
Bless her, it's like sprinkles
So
on
cool.
a cupcake.
Well, that's probably why she called it Cupcake Mega Sprinkles.
Oh, is that what it was called?
Yeah, I think so.
I know, I bought it. I don't remember stuff. Yeah. Oh,
Right then.
Yeah, that's
So,
cool. So
whips.
Yeah, what are you up to?
Whips.
Wow.
I had to cast a few new things on because I was like, oh, I don't have very much for the podcast.
I don't have loads of whips. I just don't seem to.
I've
Yeah,
just been
can't
on
seem to knit
vanilla
very much.
socks, really.
So
Well,
I
not vanilla socks.
I did a Christmas Eve cast on, and every time I make a pair of socks, John goes, "Oh, socks for Dan, is it?" Or, "Oh, Fee's getting socks, is she?" Oh. So I thought I'd better cast
Tell him to knit his own.
Okay,
No, actually, after the French knitting disaster on Christmas
that was
Day,
so
don't tell him to
funny.
knit his own.
No. So this was a skein I found in the cupboard. I dyed it up. I don't even know when. It's some BFL. I don't even know if it's acid dye or whether it's food colour. Probably acid dye. I don't think it'd be that saturated. So yeah, just found it's lovely and plump
Really
and squishy.
nice.
It feels really
It's got a
really
high
lovely.
twist, isn't it?
Yeah, it's lovely.
Nice.
They're,
Yeah,
they're,
wonder
they're
what it is.
soft. I'm pretty sure it'd be BFL. So yeah, that was my Christmas Eve cast on for him. 72 stitch socks, which I love. Yeah.
Okay, so do
How
I?
about you? Yeah.
I just cast this on this afternoon. It's in my yarn aboard bag from Stitcher's Tees. This bag is great, it's huge.
Okay.
Easily do a sweater quantity in there. I have cast on the Jonah Hat by our friend Hannah.
Oh, I did
Yarn
cast that
Designs.
one, but I had to unpick it again.
The yarn I bought at a yarn story when we met Hannah and Kate, actually.
Oh, it was so
Our
nice.
Christmas evening out. So it's a Julie Asselin Lizu DK this time,
Nice.
but it's so nice.
It's lovely.
It's called Nuances 15B or something like that, I think. I've got a feeling it's probably like a one-of-a-kind type thing. Yeah, is that focusing? I can't see the camera.
Yeah.
I'll put my hand behind it.
I'll hide.
I have no idea if that's
No,
fixing
I
or
don't
not.
think it's-
No, I don't think it is. But it's called Nuances
your word for
15B.
it.
Take it from me. So I've just started the rib. The rib's so cool because it's got a cable pattern in it. I'm going to stand up because I really can't see what's going on. So you can just about see the cables there. The yarn's gorgeous. It's such a nice grey with just little pops of loads of different colours in. I'm seeing a navy blue pom-pom.
Oh.
I need to... Do you know anywhere good to get pom-poms?
No, So Sweet Violet's the one who's always the same. But I know they're quite pricey, some of the ones she gets. They got those, didn't she have some popper ones in the yarn stories? They were blue and...
Yeah, but I want to order one online because she's not open till the 7th.
Yeah, I don't know. I've got loads of pom-poms, but they're all...
If anybody knows of a good
coloured.
pom-pom place, put a
Let
comment
us
down there.
know. Always need good
Right.
pom-poms.
Another whip.
So, yes, we're still on this one. But...
Oh, isn't it? Oh no, it's not what
we
I thought
were
it
getting
was.
there, we were getting there. Oh, I'm stuck. My bag's got caught. So, it is.
Oh.
And this is all the yarn I've got left, so...
No, you're alright though, because you had them for Christmas, didn't you?
I did have some for Christmas. Yes. So,
That is the
without
fluffiest
pulling
thing.
the wrong needle out...
Don't worry,
that doesn't sound good.
It was a DPM.
I know, but that means that I almost pulled out the wrong one then.
What were you doing the sleeves on DPNs? You doing it?
Oh, I always do.
you?
Yeah, I'm not keen on... I get ladders and stuff, so we have...
A bit of weird pooling going on where the second colours
Oh,
come
yeah.
in.
See?
It's...
Yeah.
Yeah,
But it's
because it's
not-
just run. It's not unpleasant.
No, not at all.
I'm just going to go with that. What I might do is when it comes to putting the sock in, the heel in,
Yeah.
that I'll go that
Yes,
way so that the
push it.
brown's at the back.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see what goes on. But they're ribbed from here down,
Right, okay.
so I'll have to work that out before I do the ribbon. But yeah, really enjoyable. I sat down on Boxing Day
Really pretty.
morning and bashed out the lace
she
pattern.
does.
But it's one of those patterns you kind of got to just go for it and just
do it.
go through the whole lace repeat, because
Yeah.
otherwise you lose your place and lose your momentum. And it's only about, I don't know, maybe 30 or 40 rows, so it wasn't anything.
And she did the apron pattern in our
Yeah.
yarns. We did yarn support.
Yeah, so
in that
Hannah actually
pattern.
gifted me that pattern very
Yeah.
kindly. Bless her.
And I will get around to it one day, I promise. And I've got that bag as well. Oh, I made myself one, but I got pockets in mine. I was just, I was feeling it that day.
One more whip in my
Another Bird Street.
Clara Peggotty and BirdstreetUK hand-woven bag. This is actually on the naughty step at the moment because I went wrong and I couldn't be bothered to pick it back up and
Oh, you've got to
unpick it. I will. It's alright. So this is my Like a Cloud cardie.
Oh, so lovely.
So I did 4 inches of rib at Socks on the Beach. It was really good for like
Yeah.
chatting kind of knitting because
Oh, look at the pattern.
it went really quickly. The rib looks so nice actually. I love the rib.
Such lovely yarn.
Yeah. So cheap. But on the sleeve I have gone wrong. I was knitting away at Knit Club and suddenly realised that the pattern's gone wrong on the sleeve and it would be really visible because it would sit about here. And it's only about 4 rows I've got to go back. I just got to get the momentum to
Yeah.
pick it back up. I know why it was. It's because I...
Mum will unpick
Oh,
them.
yeah.
Mum's good at unpicking stuff.
I know. Yeah, I was doing it at our brother's house and there was too much going on. The baby was there and I just got distracted.
What?
Yeah, I can't think why. Yeah, but I can't wait to wear it, so I really do need to crack on with it.
It's so lovely.
Such a nice pattern. I'd do it again.
And when we were at Knit Club and
Yeah,
Tracy,
Tracy
walked in
was wearing hers.
and
Oh.
it just looks so
Everyone stopped and went,
we went,
wow.
it did look really, really lovely.
So I will finish it. It
You
will be
will.
fine.
And, you'll
And it
love
needs blocking because it's quite tiddly at the moment, but I know
You'll
it will
wear it loads.
stretch out because it's alpaca.
Yeah.
So I did kind of allow for that.
Yeah. Yeah. Really, really lovely.
Cool. Right then.
That's me.
Acquisitions. I don't know about you, but I've got absolutely loads.
I don't have that many. Although, I've left my
got
tin in there. I left my tin in the living room.
You do that every time.
John?
Oh, no, you're not John, you're Stella.
Hello, Stella. Can you bring the tin in by the side of the sofa?
Yeah.
My big drum thing.
Right, where to
Oh,
start?
my goodness.
So, hang on, let's do Socks on
I
the
didn't
Beach
say, I
first.
was wearing the snow day cowl.
Oh, yeah. Well, we'll talk about that at the end.
Yeah.
So, Socks on the Beach, we had a Secret Santa. And I was very lucky because our new friend Gemma from The Little Grey Girl, who I'm sure lots of you have heard of, was my Secret Santa. Well, I happened to get her present. I got from her this skein of hedgehog fibres, which I'm told is called Where's My Bike, and I've got a feeling that is something to do with one of the Stephen West cows.
Okay.
And it was a special colourway.
Yeah.
But it's absolutely perfect. It's so me, like bits of neon pink, a bit of crazy speckling going on there, bits of black, or sort of charcoaly grey.
Yeah, lovely.
So soft. And funnily enough, on the same day, Claire gave me and Kate this.
Daniel, we're podcasting.
Daniel! Claire gave me this same colour that she'd done just for like a little present for me and Kate called Pyjama Party, even though it wasn't a pyjama party.
No, that was so funny though.
And funnily enough, they kind of go together.
That's so weird. I didn't copy.
No, well, you didn't know anything about it.
The colours are quite different, but
it just sort of, they go together, so whether they might go in some kind of fade or something, that'd be quite cool.
yeah.
So that was that. And then, while we were there, right, so while we were there, obviously I was chatting to Gemma, and somebody else had ordered one of Gemma's mystery kits, and it was cocktail themed, and I was like, I need one of those. So at breakfast the next day, Gemma found it on her website for me, and I ordered it. She very kindly gave me a discount, which was so lovely of her. And also, well, I'll show you this first. So here's the bag.
Oh, it's so
It's one of
cute.
her little triangle sock
So
bags, which is
dinky.
so cool. And then the yarn to match it was by Giddy Yarns, and it's a self-striping. Look at these
Wow,
colours.
so you.
And it goes really well.
Perfect.
And then it also came with a cocktail umbrella and a reusable straw with a little cleaning brush, which is
That's
so
genius.
cool. But then it came with a little kit, which I thought was part of it.
Yeah.
But I don't think it was. I think Gemma sent me this as a gift, because when I looked at again, it didn't say anything about this. So it's this really cute little bag that Gemma's stitched, which is so like just perfect. And inside, it's everything you could ever need. A little mini crochet hook for picking up stitches. A tiny,
That like you could put it
or,
on.
like hang it on something, yeah.
Yeah, that's cute.
A tiny weeny highlighter. Some waste yarn, a needle, and some stitch markers.
That's awesome.
Some folding scissors.
No way.
A pencil.
Awesome.
A little grey girl tape measure.
Wow.
Your logo on there.
How did that all fit in there?
And this came with the kit anyway, I think, with a little cocktail glass stitch marker.
Oh, that's
So,
nice.
so kind of her.
Well, it was
That was a
lovely. We
gift.
did have fun with her,
Oh,
didn't
she was so
we?
lovely,
And
yeah.
she'd been poorly as
She
well.
was one of those people that you just instantly got on with.
Yeah.
She was great.
And a breakfast together. It was
And
really nice.
yeah, after party breakfast.
Yeah, it was really good fun.
Wicked. Yeah, so thank you, Gemma. I love it and I can't wait to cast it on.
Yeah, it was good to meet you.
And then you do something now.
So, yeah, for my Secret Santa, I was in the queue to go to meet Santa, and then this lady distracted me and started talking to me about something, and the person behind me picked this great big box which was full of amazing things. I was a bit miffed that I missed out on that. But no, it was lovely. I had a cute little yak bag, which is very sweet, and a little 50-gram sock set from Joe Knit Sew. It's very cute. That was nice.
Cute.
Yeah, and then we had gifts from Roz.
Well, I was going to do my Hannah gift.
Okay,
next,
I'll do
'cause
my
that's
Hannah gift.
there. So when we went to Bath Christmas markets with Hannah and Kate, going back actually the end of November, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And Hannah very kindly gave us these little sets of hedgerow yarns, because it's got a hedgehog on the back. Hedgerow yarns minis. They're so
they are
cute.
so
They're
cute.
so pretty, and it was so unexpected.
Gorgeous.
In fact, I must send Hannah's present. I forgot.
Yeah, oh yeah, do that. Oh, it was such a shock.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to making something
I
lovely
saw
with
it
those.
was lovely tissue paper, and I went, oh, Hedgerow Yarns uses this lovely tissue paper. And she went, oh,
So
God.
funny.
I was not expecting that.
We also had another gift, didn't we? Now you're going to have to remind me, because I can't remember the lady's
So
name.
it was Knit Run Read. So it was Linda in Washington DC,
Okay.
and she's invited us if we're ever in the
pop over,
vicinity.
yeah.
to stop by.
So explain.
So I did get your yarn wishes granted, and I said I don't need yarn. I've got hundreds of yarn, but I'd like some mini skeins to go in my blanket. And if anybody's got a few David's tea bags, they could pop in an envelope. I'd like that. That'd be really nice. And then this parcel turned up with this huge drum of David's teas and all Christmas teas, and it was just so lovely. I'm so overwhelmed. Loads of gorgeous minis, a cute little stitch marker which I'll show in a minute,
And some yarn for
game of
me.
yarn for Beck.
So it's white birch fibre arts, which I've never heard of
I've
before.
heard of them. I've definitely heard of them.
And the colourway is called Differences of Opinion.
Do you think it'll be stripy?
I think so.
I think it will be.
Yeah, I
It's
think
really
probably
cute.
quite
Nice
thin
high
stripes, a
twist
lot.
as well.
Yeah, it's really nice. And it's an
Feels
80/20 as well, so it's quite bouncy.
Oh,
Yes,
it's so
that's
lovely.
really
So
kind. Thank
lovely.
you. Sorry, did you say Linda?
Linda, it was
Sorry.
so
Thank you
kind.
so much, Linda.
Yeah,
Really,
Knit Run
really
Read
kind.
on Instagram.
Really
And yeah, she sent me loads. I mean, I've kind of broken up the minis now, but there were loads and loads. I've put them all in my tin. I had this tin for Christmas and I filled it out with minis. So, there's too many to find, but I had loads and they were all bundled
Probably
up with
schemes, that's
the
really cute.
written on there what they are.
Yeah, I love to know what they are. So cool.
And then I had the cutest. The cutest. Little ceramic bunny. Stitch mark. It's so cute.
That's so cute.
It's adorable.
Jules would like that.
Oh,
She makes me think of
would.
Jules.
Yeah. That was so nice.
Right, and then, the most generous gift ever. So,
can't
going back
believe
a
it.
few months, I can't think when it was now, we started a knit club at our friend Roz's house, and Roz is just the warmest,
Rosamond
kindest,
on
lovely.
Instagram. She's
Anyway.
just like the nicest person you'll ever
So
meet.
we were told to take a Secret Santa present, which we did. But when we got there, first of all, Roz said, "Oh, I've given all the November birthday people a gift." So, yeah, Roz said that she was going to give all the November birthday people a gift. So, because there was quite a few of us, so I unwrapped 2 skeins of Ching Fibres melted Surrey mohair, which is in the flamingo colourway, which Roz knows is one of my all-time favourite colourways.
Well,
She's so
It's
thoughtful.
got all of your colours.
And a skein of the same colourway on singles. I was like, oh my goodness, I was blown away. Like, it's so generous, it's so beautiful.
So kind.
What am I going to make with it? And I was like, I could make a birds of a feather shawl. And Roz was like, you need another skein of the singles to go with that. I said, well, that's fine. I can get that. Maybe I can pick one up at Unravel. And then Roz gave us a party bag each for Christmas. And in there, first thing I opened
You won't believe
was
it.
another skein. So I've got 2 singles and 2 mohair skeins. I'm going to make probably a birds of a feather, I think. And this mohair is fingering weight, not lace weight. So it'll be quite interesting to
nice,
make. It's
yeah.
so soft.
Yeah, it looks kind of slightly chained.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so cool. So that was that. Then this was the party bag.
Yeah, mine's upstairs, but
So I also got a little pouch,
and I
really
had a
cute
pouch
tassel
as well.
from
Tassel.
Libby Roo Sews.
Libby Roo.
Yeah, it's hard to read.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I don't know what
Anyway,
on either.
really nice pouch.
Cute little
Had a
pouch too. So nice.
bauble with a mini skein in
Mine's on the tree. It's blue.
it. Had a pin that says "Keep on knitting, kitten."
Yeah, I got that one.
It's really cute.
On my bag.
A little sachet of soap.
Yeah.
A lavender pouch.
Mine's on the
which
tree
smells
as well.
amazing. And then a whole bunch of, you've got different colour ones. I got the rainbow ones with the little bauble. These are my favourites. They're really...
Oh!
sorry.
Sugar.
Mind my language.
That was the one you gave me.
Mum would go mad for me swearing.
Bye, Mum.
Yeah, a little bunch of those. I had 2 little wooden
The little socks. Might be at the bottom somewhere. Little socks. They're so cute.
I have no idea if that's focusing. I'm sorry if it's not. I just can't see.
A necklace.
Oh yeah, you
Like
had
a
a necklace.
locket.
That's so cool.
It's a locket full of tiny stitch markers, and it's so cute. It opens out, and I just keep wearing it. I've been wearing it loads, just with outfits, and I love it.
Yeah, so
It's
that was just
beautiful.
absolutely
Thank you.
mind blowing, Roz. You
Oh.
are too kind.
Oh, just
We
blown
love
away.
you.
I had Julie Aslin from her Zoo in the Biarritz colourway.
You should make a Jonah Hat with that. It'd be amazing.
It would, and that is merino silk.
Yeah, that's what
It's 115 grams. Yeah. Oh, so that must be DK. Yeah, it's DK.
Yeah, it's DK.
It is absolutely beautiful. It shines. It's so lovely.
Yeah. So
Thank
nice
you
knit
so
there.
much, Roz.
Thank you, Roz.
It was just so unexpected and so kind.
And then it goes on. I got for my number 25 on my calendar. Claire made me this gorgeous bag. She knew I wanted a bag in this fabric. It's lovely drawstring, really big. There's
glittery bottom.
Yeah, it's got a glittery bottom. Bit like everyone did on Christmas Day with your top shedding glitter everywhere. Yeah, really nice. It'd be like a really good sweater size. Maybe I'll put my birds and feather in.
Yeah, I love it. Oh, I really do. I've got to get some more of that fabric.
And I also had from Mum and Dad just some Mr. B's yarn in ice cream cake, which I had to have, didn't I? Because Christmas in our house is ice cream cake day.
We don't have that kind of ice cream
Yeah, it's
cake.
not
I
green
actually
tea,
make
but-
an ice cream
But
ice cream
it's
cake. And brown sugar, the mini.
yeah, gorgeous. So that'd be another pair for my Christmas box of socks. So yes, I'm very lucky because I have a lot of new things and I didn't buy.
No.
Well, I think I maybe bought one thing.
So all I had on Christmas Day, I had my Spectre kit. So I had Just Rust fade kit from Mr. B for Christmas, and it's definitely going to be a Spectre. I absolutely love the look of that pattern.
It has to be.
Oh, it looks so nice, and the fact it's got a lot of pearl in it, but she's designed it to knit inside out so that so you're not. But then I don't mind purling.
No.
So I've got Stonewash, Slate, Just Rust, and Stella Bella. The Stella Bella is different to the kit that we sell.
Yeah.
It's rust.
No, it's just rust and rust bucket.
Just
No.
rust. Yeah, rust spot, just rust bucket, and so mine is
Yeah.
slightly different. So, but still gorgeous.
Lovely.
It's a very nice surprise. And then I did get your own wishes granted, and I had 3 packages arrive. So that was one from Linda, not Just Run Knit at all. That's somebody else entirely. Run Knit Read, and Kelly Wickham W, and
Rachel Ward. Rachel Hall.
oh yeah, Rachel Ward Reward, and then there was another lady, and I've written her name down because it's Katharina anyway. Lingen something. Sorry, I'm really bad. So I filled up my Soap and Glory tin that I had for Christmas. Oh, I love it.
Stick your head.
I had loads of really lovely yarns from Bex in my advent calendar. Loads of really, really lovely ones.
These are lush. They're 90/10.
They are gorgeous.
Nylons. They're really squishy.
They are really, really
They're from
gorgeous.
Rainbow Cloud Shop. She
Oh,
does
are they?
really nice minis.
They are
They're
beautiful.
So
This one is
pretty.
so subtle. It just looks kind of white, but
Yeah.
it's not. You can just see pink
Just
in
a
it. And there's
palest
another
blush.
apricot one as well, which is like that.
Yeah.
And I keep getting them all out and then lining them in fades and thinking
These
what I
ones were
could make
nice.
with
So I
them.
think these were like something like an
That
Indian summer
It's stunning.
kit or something like that. I can't remember what it's called now.
I
But she's always really
absolutely
reasonable,
love
and her
it.
minis are really, really nice. She used to do like a surprise club, which I did for
Yeah.
quite a while.
Oh,
don't know
I
what she does anymore.
absolutely love that mini. It's just, it's gorgeous. So I've got, oh look, this thing's magnetic.
I'm going to stick into the tin.
Stuck on there just now. Yeah. So
It's like, it's turning round.
It's pulling towards the tin. So beautiful.
Yeah.
So that makes me very happy. So they'll
Cool.
get caked up when I can. That is lush. Was that a wall kitchen?
Wall kitchen grey fizz pop.
And then but there's one that's really similar to that. It was someone else.
That. Oh God, I can't even remember.
And that. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's flamingo.
That is amazing.
It's just the best colour ever.
Yeah. So that was fun. Sorry about dropping that on the floor. And then I think it's probably my favourite was from Bex and Mum Dad. The Nudie Knits calendar. Is it Brian with his tackle out? Bernard with his tackle
It's
out.
very rude but very funny.
And Barbara.
I like Bernard's socks and sandals.
I know, it's so funny. Her little shoes with buckles on. And her little tummy. Yeah, I'm going to share these once a month, at the change of the month, but some of them are quite rude, so, you know, just don't swipe if you don't want to see. I love it.
Terrible.
Personally, and I had some tuft from my Get Your Yarn wishes granted from Katharina. Some tuft woolens, which I really wanted to try. So, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So, are we done?
I think we're done.
It's going to be
We've been
epic.
spoiled.
We have really lucky.
Spoiled rotten.
Right, we better get John back.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're back with you. The last few things for us to share is showcasing some of the things we've got in the shop. Loving some of the yarn that we've got dyed up at the moment, so I'll talk you through some of that. And then we're going to talk about one or two other exciting things coming up as well, including a giveaway. So, who's going to start off?
Okay. The yarn.
Oh yeah.
Okay. What? You want me to show the yarn?
Well, okay. So the backstory
so
to the backstory to the yarn is just absolutely love the design by Howie Locatelli, the Speckled Sweater, and therefore went back to the dye baths and started working on some different four-fade kits.
Do you know, I put that pattern in my main line before it was even had a name.
Yeah.
I saw it like half finished
Just-
sample on our Instagram. I was
Just
like, I need
also
to-
such a beautiful pattern.
Yeah.
Yeah. And did you show? I've got here as well. So is that going to turn into a Speckled Sweater? Yeah, I thought it would do. Okay.
I think this one might be mine.
Well, that one actually started
Well, it is
with
my
3
colour.
colours that were from your Snow Day cowl, and then added to that was the deep one on the end. So I think the 4 of them together would make a really nice thing. Yeah. So that's one of them, which is the Snow Days fade. There's only one of those in the shop actually, and then this one has been pretty popular. So there's just a few of these left. This is the Speckled Frog 4 fade kit.
Oh,
the specking on that
posted a
is
shawl,
lovely.
didn't you, that somebody
I
had
did.
that, and it was
Amazing.
I've got that actually somewhere.
beautiful.
Let me see if I'll tell you what. You show that one, and I'll
So this is
if I
the
can find it.
Hope Cove set. So one of our favourite places in Iceberg Coast, Hope Cove. So this is shale on the rocks, incoming tide, and clouded sky. So if you like colour, yeah,
They look great going into the
Yeah.
I think that looks really well.
so that's
I found a picture actually. I haven't got my glasses on now. Is that Frederic?
Frederic BZD.
This is the second picture of the sweater, and you see it folded up.
Incredible.
It's a baby
Oh.
point, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is a faded one.
Faded
Yeah,
one, yeah.
beautiful. Would you
Have a
like-
look on John's Instagram. It's
Yeah.
on there.
You probably tell me.
Absolutely gorgeous.
I did.
That's it. So we've sold quite a few
It's
of those.
fantastic,
kits.
so- Yeah, just a few of those.
I'm
Not
excited
many
to
left.
see what people do.
Yeah, do tag us because we'd love to see what you're doing with our yarn.
Yeah.
It's really exciting to see that. One or two other things as well. So these 2 skeins, being based in Bristol, you'll notice some of our yarn is given a Bristol theme. So we've called this one here is called Girt Lash. Skirt Lash it is.
Lover.
Okay, which is that one.
That's it.
And it's with greens and burgundies, purples. Okay, so that's Girt Lash. And the other one to return has been Right Me Lover. Right Me Lover. And that is a beautiful range of pinks and quite bright greens as well. Now these 2, I was really struck by something that I heard about recently about Bristol Church's night shelter project that runs from January through till March. So we'd love to support that. So any sales in these 2 skeins of yarn, being Bristol based yarn, we're going to put £5 towards that Bristol charity. So do support it. It'd be great to do something positive with our knitting and our dyeing as we go into the new year.
Yeah, we've
So
got
that'd
nice
be
little
good.
light.
Yeah.
Yeah, we like that.
And then
So yeah, February the 9th.
finally it's
Right,
happening. Yeah.
Yeah, so we've organised, or we are in the process of organising, Flock. So I don't know if you've seen on Instagram our little advert about Save the Date. Flock, the really brilliant graphics that were designed by
By
our
Dan.
son, Daniel. it's basically a knitters get together. Here in the southwest, it's got easy access to the M32, M4, M32, M5, all of that. So it's really easy to get to from Wales and Devon and Midlands and what have you. We've
You've
hired
had
a
some
hall.
responses from
We've had-
as far as London and Ipswich.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah. So,
People have asked
crazy.
about hotels and everything.
well,
So
It's not a bad drive for me spawning you.
it's not too bad. We've done it.
4 hours.
I did
That's a
it.
long way. Okay.
As long as you sing all the way.
Yeah.
So we've hired a hall. We've had about 40
really nice
responses
as well.
so far.
Good
We'll
venue.
do some knitting. There'll be some games. There'll be some shenanigans.
We'll have some fun.
We'll well, we're not sure.
Possibly.
We want to gauge people's
Yeah, probably.
interest in that. We don't want to turn up and think you've got to buy yarn. And
No.
That's
but
kind
I'm
of not why
pretty
we were
sure
doing
people
it.
would
Well,
like
maybe
to
we
see
should.
some yarn.
We'll put some yarn in the booth, and if enough people ask, maybe we'll bring it in.
Yeah.
People
We'll
will want to
send
buy
you.
yarn.
We'll send you some emails.
What we'd
with
quite like
details.
to do eventually with this thing, if we do it again, is that we can highlight local yarn dyers or makers at each one.
What's with the hand?
Well,
Dunno.
I'd like to talk with my hand.
She's making such
I
a
know. Apologies
Yeah.
for that.
um,
So
Yeah,
that's
so-
what's coming up.
come
pretty
along, come and meet up with us. There will be cake, there will be tea and coffee, there will be shenanigans, there will be prizes, and that's what we'd quite like to do each month. There will be a charge, and should be about £5 a head to cover the cost of the hall and refreshments and prizes. And then we'll see from there how it goes. Really, we're just going to do one,
Yeah.
and if it works, we'll do another one. And we would like to highlight
Yeah.
local makers and artisans. Yeah, so we're excited.
Definitely, we're in this together. So
I think Mum's
promote
going to
local
do
businesses.
scones.
It'd
We
be
might
good.
have
Oh,
we might
if
do
Mum's doing
afternoon
scones,
tea.
you want to be
It's
there.
worth coming
There will
out.
be afternoon tea,
Yeah.
and you will not be sad that you can. So excited.
So do look out for more information on our Instagram feed about that.
And I will email everybody that's left me an email address.
And myself as well. We've had a lot of DMs
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
There's quite a few people interested already, so we'll be sending some more information out to you pretty soon. And I guess the last thing for me to say as well as doing all this supply teaching, also I've set up a website to do some more wedding photography. So having done quite a number over the last few years, it's nice to be able to do this without another job as well.
Yeah.
So look out for that one. So John Bird, look at that. That's his website.
Yay! Woo!
Is also now
Show
live.
some more of the pictures.
John Bird.
No.
His wedding
John
photography is
Bird.
beautiful.
John hyphen. It's John Bird hyphen Bird.
John hyphen
John
Bird.
hyphen Bird.co.uk. Yeah. No, I'm not going to show that. So
Yeah, and then finally we've got a giveaway, haven't we?
Yeah.
we have got a
So
giveaway.
we wanted to celebrate our first year of podcasting, which we've just loved, haven't we?
Yeah, we've
Yeah.
been
I've
great
enjoyed
fun.
it
Fun.
so much more than I thought I would.
Yeah.
And also just celebrate Christmas and celebrate my pattern writing.
So what's the question
still.
then?
So the question's going to be, tell us what your favourite Christmas present was, yarny or otherwise.
And
I'm sure they'll be yarny.
receive a
And
pack.
you will win a copy of my pattern.
I hate to say, Di, but mine was not the finger knitting kit
I
because that was a nightmare.
have never seen
I'm
you
afraid
get
I'm
so
sticking
wound
to
up.
the yarn dyeing, okay?
His
I'm
table
having a go at
present
finger yarn
drove him nearly round
dyeing.
the bend.
I nearly threw it around the room. So
French knitting, yeah.
thanks for that, Di. Much appreciated.
That was very funny.
Gotta love a gift from your mother.
You gotta love it, yeah. So I'd have preferred socks, but there we go. And the other thing, I don't know if you've spoken at all about the hashtag #MyManuarySockAlong.
Wow,
No.
no, we haven't done that.
So have a look on the Instagram feed because last year we had really good support for a hashtag #MyManuarySockAlong, and the idea was to actually knit a pair of socks,
Or crochet.
knit or crochet a pair of socks for a man in your life, and it could be a son, brother, dad, whoever it is. But yeah, we'd like to start that again. But we did say this year, because so many of you are still probably working on your Christmas Eve cast-ons, that this year is slightly different. As long as you start it during the month of January, we will draw somebody who can put the hashtag #MyManualSockAlong 2019 at the end of February, and we'll send you a skein of iron yarn as well to one winner who we just pick at random.
But if you knit your socks out of Mr. B's yarn, you get
You do. Two entries in, I think.
And there's a minimum requirement, is that right?
50 grams. Yeah. Otherwise, there could be some really tiny little feet, and that's
Knit
not
pair
really
for
very
Josh.
fair. So,
Yeah.
for some of the tiny men in your life. Yeah. So do join in with that. It was fun last year, and it was great hearing stories about people that you gifted a pair of socks to and how much it meant to them. I certainly know.
I think you're
how
just
much I
doing
love
it to
wearing
get
them.
a pair for yourself.
I am doing that because I keep on nagging Claire to say you're knitting them for everybody else. She's
Yeah.
got to knit me a pair as well.
Exactly.
So they're on the needles, aren't they?
They are.
That's good. Okay, well I think that's about us for today. So I hope you've had a great Christmas and have a very happy New Year.
Happy
We
New
look
Year to
forward
you all.
to telling you a lot more in 2019. Let's have a